Welcome to the 2025 Student Teacher Achievement Recognition Celebration, otherwise known as the STAR Appreciation Luncheon. Today, we're delighted to celebrate students that are making great strides towards achieving those dreams as they represent the top 2% of their senior classes. Also today, we're honored to celebrate teachers that our students with us today have identified as having the most impact in their academic lives. We're so excited to celebrate all of you today. So we'll go ahead and get started. At this time, I'd like to ask Superintendent Dr. Matt Smith to come forward and share some remarks of welcome.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is great to see you again this year. I remember this event from last year. And while we're in the middle of award season, we get to see a lot of amazing things. And we get to have a lot of wonderful recognition ceremonies. This one might be one of the most special ones, though. And when we are in a situation where we get to recognize the top 2% of our students in the district, and then that deserves a round of applause already, right? But then the icing on the cake for this is really when we're able to invite teachers that made an impact on those students. We know at the heart of everything that we do in Arlington ISD is that relationship between the student, the teacher, and the learning experience in the classroom. And it's because of these amazing teachers that our students are sitting here today. They've created these opportunities to learn concepts, not just at the superficial level, but deeply. They've engaged in learning opportunities, tutoring opportunities, support opportunities, so the students can be here today and be ready for the next path when they leave our doors after graduation. I do want to introduce our Board of Trustees real quickly today. We're going to start with Ms. Melody Fowler. Ms. Leanne Haynes. Mr. Larry Mike. Our Board Secretary, Brooklyn Richardson. And our Board President, Mr. Justin Chapa. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Justin Chapa to say a few words to you as well. Thank you, everyone.
This is a special event, not just because it's honoring you and the teachers and the students, but it's a special event because for me personally, as somebody who grew up in this district and had such an impact upon me by some really fantastic teachers at Sam Houston, at Hutchinson Junior High, Atherton and Crow Elementary, some of whom are still around. And if there was a star luncheon back when I was at Sam Houston High School, Coach Thigpen, Ms. Kopetsky, I'm sure I would have picked you as my star teacher. And then also just on a personal note as well, some folks that I grew up with are now making such an impact in the community that molded us into who we are. Ran into Cody Carlton and Wendy Espino are being recognized today as star teachers. And so from folks who grew up on the east side making a difference today, congratulations to y'all and thanks for all that you do every day. And thank you to the students. We are in an environment right now where public education is viewed with suspicion by a lot of folks. If you pay attention to the news these days, I'm increasingly less paying attention to the news because public education news right now isn't so great. But when we talk about what is best about public education and why we do what we do, the teachers and students in this room today are the best examples I can think of why public education works. All of you have accomplished so much, and for all of you, I know that this is just the beginning. You are going to go out and do incredible things. I met a few of you in line earlier. We've got folks going to big name schools across the country, the Ivy Leagues, UT, A&M. Y'all have come from all walks of life. You're doing this community proud. Not just today, I know you're going to do it in the future. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do, staff and students, and I look forward to celebrating with you today. And I'm going to turn it back over to Aaron Perales.
At this time, we'll start with our star students and teachers from Arlington College and Career High School and Principal Dr. Ben Bolin.
All right, good afternoon, guests, family members, students. My name is Ben Bolin. I'm the principal at Arlington College and Career High School. And I would like to first thank the district for giving us an opportunity to recognize all these outstanding students. And all you seniors that have put in all this hard work over the last 4 years. I commend you for all of your dedication and commitment. So I know I echo the words of what you heard up here before, that we can't wait to see what you do in the future. So before I get my introductions, I first want to, students, if you could please give a round of applause to your parents and family members that are here for all they've done for you. All right, parents, I have a graduating senior myself this year, so I know how you're feeling, right? So I wish you the best. All right, before we introduce our students, I would like to recognize the counselor for our seniors, Miss Talicia Buard Kennedy, for all the work that she's done this year for these students and over the past 4 years. Thank you, Miss Kennedy. All right, our first student getting recognized today is our salutatorian, Valeria Jimenez Ramirez. All right, Valeria has already earned her associate's degree from Tarrant County College, and at the end of this semester, she would have accrued about 70 college credit hours. After graduation, she plans to attend UTA and then Texas A&M's dental school in order to major in biology and to become a dental hygienist. She describes herself as ambitious, compassionate, and optimistic. The teacher she chose to recognize is her former assistant principal at Sherrod Elementary, Andrea Trowbridge. She had the following to say about her. Ms. Trowbridge has left a great impact on my life. When we first met, I was very shy and quiet fourth grader, but she saw the potential in me and would always push me to do more. She convinced me to join UIL Number Sense, which I really enjoyed. This small act led me to become more confident in myself. She always checked up on me and my little brother. She was one of the first people in my life who helped me break out of my shell, and for that I will be forever thankful. We're proud of you, Valeria. Congratulations, and congratulations, Ms. Trowbridge. All right, our next student getting recognized today is our valedictorian, Joshua Torres. Josh has already earned his associate's degree and will have close to 70 college credit hours here at the end of this week. After graduation, Josh plans to attend Midwestern State University to major in radiologic technology in order to be a radiologic technologist. He describes himself as determined, friendly, and creative. The teacher he chose to recognize is his path teacher, Miss Wendy Espino. He had the following to say about her. Miss Espino has been with us for all 4 years of high school. She has tirelessly helped us and been concerned for our well-being. The hours of work she has put in for each one of us is astonishing, and I truly applaud her. We're proud of you, Josh and Miss Espino. Congratulations to you both. All right, next up is the principal from Arlington Collegiate High School, Mr. Jeff Krieger.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jeff Krieger. I'm the principal at Arlington Collegiate High School, one of the other early college high schools here in this district. I just want to echo some of the same thing Dr. Bolin said, but I'm really appreciative of the support of the people here on the stage of our early college high school work. It's a challenge of the work that we do and our partnership that we have, but their support always there for us, and I really do appreciate it. This year at our campus, we're graduating 106 students. We're still waiting for a few grades, but 90% of them are going to get their associate degrees, and many are going to have even more, 70 hours from UTA and then also into Texas Wesleyan. So they're doing great things. So for this year's graduating class, for our top two is really saying something because it's a very stellar class. Before moving on, I want to make sure I thank our counselor, Miss Ely. She is a senior counselor for Arlington Collegiate High School, and she's put a lot of work into these kiddos so they can achieve all their goals. So thank you, Miss Ely. All right, first up is our salutatorian, Paola Moraz. She is going to be a presidential scholar at the University of Texas at Arlington. 3 words to describe her are ambitious, humble, and diligent. The teacher along with her is Miss Gia Bowens, her 9th grade biology teacher. She chose Miss Bowens because she has always been kind, dedicated, and loving towards her students. Having her as a freshman year teacher for biology made me develop a passion for biology and encouraged me to pursue nursing. I always went into my biology class looking forward to learning and always left wanting to learn more from her. Additionally, her dedication and encouragement from my friends during science club led to the development of a butterfly garden. Miss Bowens has been a true inspiration these past years, and I would like to thank her for it. So in our school district, we had 3 Bill and Melinda Gates Scholar. Proud to say at Arlington Collegiate High School we had 2 of them, and one of them is our valedictorian, Ms. Evan Rosales. She's going to be a Bill and Melinda Gates Scholar, going to UT Arlington. She's going to major in mechanical engineering. Her 3 words describe her are curious, ambitious, and compassionate. The teacher with her is Miss Dr. Veronica Haggerty. She is her 12th grade PAT teacher. She chose Dr. Haggerty because she has supported her throughout her senior year and helped her be successful. She is determined and is an amazing teacher. Thank you. All right, next up is from Arlington High School, Miss Stacy Humbles.
Before I introduce my students and kids and teachers, I just want to thank, of course, my counselors. They're sitting over here, especially whoever's in charge of my script. Rookie move, not blowing it up into at least 18-point font. So Juan Villarreal at Sam Houston High School taught me this my first year. He showed up with his own gigantic font, and ever since, I'm ready to roll, and my counselors are on it. So thank y'all for that. And of course, for getting these children here. Without their counselors helping them all along the way, this would be nearly impossible to get to the point of the white robe. And so thank y'all for your work pouring into all of the kids. Parents, you as well. So we talk about, the children do what they need to do to get here, but this takes a lot of effort. This takes knowing their schedule, knowing their classes, knowing their GPA, working with them to select the right courses, setting their schedules up so that they can excel in those courses. And sometimes they themselves maybe don't know what it all takes. And you, though, parents, do. And that is a lot of stress and time and effort and energy, but you did it. I have a freshman in college and I have a junior in high school, and so the work that we do as parents to get them there it's just so much. And I always want to tell y'all, sometimes you just don't know if you're doing it right. Nobody ever tells us we're doing it right, and every day it seems like someone's telling us we're doing it wrong. But if you're here and you're with us today, you're doing it right. So from me to you, you're doing it right. And students, my students, but all students, this award, this today recognizes your teachers. And so as a principal of teachers, I just want to thank you for that. Like Mr. Chapa said, the work of teachers is a lot, and sometimes they're under a lot of scrutiny, and you kids are the ones that when people say, why do you do what you do, it's because of you. You're the story that they tell. They say there's these kids that they just keep me going every day. You're it. And I thank you for doing that for them, because they deserve it. So thank you, kids, for pouring everything into these teachers and selecting them today. All right, and kids, this is your moment. So let's get you to the stage. Here we go. I'm gonna read my student, have them walk while I'm talking about them, and then we'll just clap at the end if that works. So first up, Alondra Bermejo. She's going to Johns Hopkins University, majoring in biology. She describes herself as driven, disciplined, and articulate. She's chosen her teacher, Ali Mahmood, and says, Miss Mahmood has helped me the past 2 years to be a better leader, musician, and student through advice, guidance, and teachings. She has always been willing to help and has attentively listened to any situation I was seeking guidance on. Ms. Mahmood not only became a person I would turn to for clarification, but has also been a role model that has influenced me as I've navigated through high school. Even though I will take a contrasting path to the one I had in high school, I will always appreciate her support and be shaped by her teachings. Next is Michaela Cathcart. She's attending Texas Christian University to major in sports broadcasting. She describes herself as outgoing, hardworking, and charismatic, and has chosen Jordan Fletcher. Mrs. Fletcher never fails to put a smile on my face. I've learned so much from her and am so thankful to have such an incredible teacher who's allowed me to grow as a student and a person. Love you, Miss Fletcher. Next is Juliet Cox, who will be attending UT Austin and majoring in psychology. She describes herself as driven, optimistic, and resilient, and her teacher is Tessia Coleman. I chose Ms. Coleman because I found her love for her students and teaching to be inspiring. Being in her class, her compassion was evident as she continuously worked to ensure the best for us. She was dedicated to teaching us not only the curriculum, but also wanted us to learn about things that would serve us in real-world scenarios. On a personal level, I connected with her as she was always willing to listen and guide me through any issues I faced. Next, we have Lily Downs. She'll be attending UT Austin to major in kinesiology. She describes herself as dedicated, enthusiastic, and generous, and her teacher is Julie Buhaki. I chose Miss Buhaki because she has an encouraging and thought-provoking learning environment in her classroom. She has always encouraged me to try my best and provide support if I am struggling. Her connection to her students is inspiring. She has truly been a positive light during my senior year. Next is Audrey Knight. She'll be attending the University of Texas at Austin to major in neuroscience. She describes herself as empathetic, dedicated, and mindful, and has chosen Kristen Crocker. Miss Crocker has guided me through multiple years of high school. Miss Crocker's classes were consistently filled with creativity and support. She uplifted me across multiple subjects and took interest in my extracurricular endeavors. Her classes encouraged me to think outside the box and helped me gain a deeper understanding of my academic performance and how to become a better student. Congrats. Next is our valedictorian, Maribel Lynch, who will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington to major in psychology. She describes herself as empathetic, ambitious, and caring, and has chosen Rachel Davis. Miss Davis taught one of my favorite subjects during my sophomore and junior years and was always very kind and caring to me. I really enjoyed her classes, and she made me feel comfortable in the classroom. Next is our salutatorian, Kelsey Orr, who will be attending Texas Christian University to major in biology. She describes herself as passionate, optimistic, and hardworking, and her teacher is Christy Carden. Miss Carden has been my biggest inspiration while at Arlington, and she has allowed me to flourish as both a student and a person. She has been the best teacher I could ask for, and I have learned so much from my time in her class and as a part of her UIL team. Next is Grace Pinkston, who will be attending Texas Women's University to major in child development. She describes herself as compassionate, determined, and creative, and has selected Chris Chapman. Dr. Chapman has been a big motivator throughout all 4 years of orchestra and showed me that if I put time and energy into something, then I can achieve it. Without his compassion for the program and its students, I doubt I would be the person I am today. Next is Logan Saucedo, and he's attending the University of Texas at Austin to major in history. He describes himself as meticulous, ambitious, and eager, and his teacher is Sarah Townley. If you've spent one day in Miss Townley's class, you will not question for a second why I chose her for this. Her genuine love for teaching shines through every lesson, as does her passion for the subject she teaches. Miss Townley is not just an amazing teacher, but a genuinely delightful person. I've never met anyone that wasn't comfortable approaching her with a question or just to have a conversation. Being Miss Townley's student has had a profound effect, not only on my education, but also in the way that I view the world around me. Congrats. Next is Luisa Segura, who is undecided as she's waiting on UK applications. She was going to major in neuroscience. She describes herself as loyal, sincere, and dedicated, and her teacher is Olivia Allen. Miss Allen made me fall in love with science my freshman year and biology overall. Her class has been the most memorable throughout my high school experience, inspiring me to pursue a career in science. She dedicated her time to helping me and tutoring me throughout my freshman year, becoming a mentor and a foundational figure in my education. Congrats. Next is Kenzie Stone, who will be attending the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. She's going to major in theater design and production with a concentration in stage management. She describes herself as dedicated, quick-witted, and reliable, and has chosen Russell Bartholomew. Throughout the last 2 years in high school, he has been a teacher who I can rely on, whether that be by being an engaging teacher in either history or film, or as a sponsor in National Honor Society. He is always there for questions or even just back and forth jokes and stories. He is very passionate about what he does, and it shows. I'm glad I've had him as a teacher. Next is Ava Visage, who will be attending TCC and Midwestern State to major in radiology. She describes herself as determined, respectful, and responsible, and has chosen Marcy Chance. Miss Chance has had a big impact on me, even though I only knew her for 1 year. She is always in a positive mood, making her classroom a welcoming and fun environment. She has always been open to help me with anything, whether it was schoolwork or something in my personal life. I love spending my part of the day with her, and she never failed to make days better. I'm so glad she was a part of my life and will always be thankful for her. And Camilla Weatherly, who will be attending TCU to major in engineering. She describes herself as determined, compassionate, and driven, and her teacher is Mike Roark. I chose Mr. Roark because he introduced me to a subject that I genuinely love and inspired me to follow my passion and pursue an engineering degree in the future, pushing me to try my best and work hard while teaching me in a way that proves he truly cares about his students. Congrats. Those are the top 2% of Arlington High School. Next up, the amazing Lee Jones from Bowie High School.
At Bowie High School, we have a bunch of amazing students, a bunch of amazing teachers, and this is just a small sample of it, but a great sample of it. I would love to thank our counselors. Counselors, y'all stand up for me today. What a lot of people don't know who don't work in school buildings every day, first of all, man, congratulations, but I love what I do, but at the same time, it's a lot of work. And for y'all that don't know, those counselors right now, all the counselors in this room, are not only working to help these students graduate in what we call at Bowie, cross the line, but they're also helping get schedules for the other 3 classes and our incoming 8th graders who are gonna be 9th graders. So they do a lot of work, so special thank you to every counselor in here, but especially my group of counselors. Bowie High School is the home of the first graduating P-Tech class. Yes, amazing. And Bowie High School houses the medical field of P-Tech. And today we have a group of those people who are a part of the top 2%. So that is a major gain, strength of Bowie High School is our P-Tech program. But we also have our IB and AP students here. And they did everything that they can do to get here, and they made it. So I want to go ahead and start by introducing them. And our first student, without further ado, is Miss Rawan Al-Mohammed Dawi. She is going to the University of Texas at Austin. She is going to major in public health, biomed engineering. Her 3 words are resilience over rank. Her teacher is Miss Elizabeth Fielder. She selected Miss Fielder because her recognition of her unwavering belief in her potential and future happiness. She witnessed my transformation from a struggling student into a confident, accomplished, and optimistic young woman. Her presence during my high school journey not only introduced me to the beauty of the creative arts, but also offered the comfort and guidance of a mother figure within the school environment. Her classroom was a place of warmth and inspiration, and without a doubt, it remained my favorite place throughout all of high school. Forever my GOAT, Miss Fielder. Our next student is Miss Emanuela Asamoah, and she is going to the University of Texas of Arlington, gonna be doing biomedical engineering. 3 words that describe her are resilient, compassionate, and driven. Her teacher/counselor today is Miss Teresa Sandoval. I chose Ms. Sandoval as my star educator because she has been a guiding light in my academic career in high school. Not only does she deal with the demands of each of the 400 kids in P-TECH, she also finds times to impact lives like hers. Throughout her encouragement and wisdom, Ms. Sandoval has pushed me to grow past my comfort zone and has molded me into the industrious individual I am today. All 4 years with Ms. Sandoval have been a blast, and I could not be more grateful for such an educator. Thank you, Ms. Sandoval. Next student, Ms. Jacqueline Bowie. She's going to be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, majoring in computer science. 3 words for her are patient, hardworking, compassionate. She brought with her Mr. Min Dang, her chemistry teacher. I chose Mr. Dang because he has been a mentor to me over the past 4 years. Beyond teaching classroom material, he has shared important life lessons that have shaped who I am. He taught me the importance of defining my own terms of success and living according to my values. Next up, we have Mr. Anthony Cowell. He'll be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, majoring in aerospace engineering. His 3 words are driven, thoughtful, and resilient. He brought with him today Mr. Trung Hao. I chose Mr. Hao because he's been more than just a math teacher to me. He's been a mentor. Through geometry, pre-calculus, and calculus, he challenged me to think deeper and work harder. But more importantly, by trusting me as vice president of ASA, he believed in my leadership when I needed it most, and that meant everything. Thank you. Next up, we have Miss Vay Hearn. She is attending the University of Texas at Austin, majoring in architectural engineering. Her 3 words are diligent, optimistic, and organized. The teacher she brought with her is Miss Amber Green. Amber Green is a former teacher at Bowie who taught her AP language and composition. I chose Miss Green for the Star Luncheon because she made a lasting impact on my growth as both a student and a person. English was never easy for me, but her support, encouragement, and thoughtful feedback helped me grow as a writer and communicator. She pushed me to think critically and believe in myself. What sets her apart is the genuine care she shows beyond the curriculum. Also present, always believing in us. Her dedication left a lasting impression, and I feel incredibly lucky to have her as a student. To have been her student, sorry. Were you the teacher? Okay, you were the student. She truly embodies what it means to be an extraordinary educator. Thank you. Next up is Mr. Max Nguyen. He is attending the University of UT Austin, majoring in mechanical engineering. 3 words, diligent, nonchalant, and the GOAT. His teacher is Ms. Christy Cox. He chose her because of her endless support through his tennis and BPA career. In tennis, she is always the biggest motivator. No matter who she is coaching, she exudes care and motivation. And BPA, even when the club was on the verge of disbanding, she stepped in and took over. This year, she tried her best to help me continue BPA despite the hurdles. Overall, she is more than deserving of this nomination for my star teacher. Next up is Mr. Jason Lee. He's attending the University of Texas at Austin, majoring in mechanical engineering. He is persistent, very, 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 very jolly, ambitious, and the teacher he chose is Suzanne Schwartz, his math teacher. She brings this electric energy into the class that is contagious every class. Her passion just oozes into you and makes you want to learn what she's teaching. Always happy to help and is super patient. She is the embodiment of a GOAT status Bowie teacher. Everybody loves GOAT at Bowie. Congratulations. Next up is Mr. Tyler Nguyen. Tyler is attending the University of Texas at Arlington, majoring in biology. He is driven, organized, and reliable. His teacher is Mr. Brendan Lopez. Whenever I need advice or want to speak to a pleasant person, I can always count on Mr. Lopez to be there for me. From being a great teacher to a great listener, I know I can come to him to discuss pretty much anything. From my experiences in his class, Mr. Lopez's demeanor always or allows his students to feel comfortable. I have had unforgettable experiences learning not only about physics, but also countless life lessons and fun facts from him too. In short, words cannot truly express how grateful I am for having Mr. Lopez as my teacher and mentor. Next up is Mr. Dylan Wynn. He's attending UT Arlington, majoring in mechanical engineering. His 3 words are brilliant, determined, and crazy. And he brought with him Miss Bethany Johnson, his engineering teacher. Miss Johnson has made an incredible impact on my academic and professional career, from taking her introductory class my freshman year to assisting me during my internship at Bell Helicopter. She has always been kind and helpful. She has risen above and beyond what any teacher is obligated to do. Even when I goof off, she has helped me more than I can imagine. Thank you, Ms. Johnson, for all that you do. Ms. Nina Pham. Ms. Nina Pham will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, majoring in mechanical engineering. Her 3 words are organized, resilient, and thoughtful. She brought with her today Ms. Penny Barber. I chose Ms. Barber because she has been a constant source of support and encouragement since my junior year. When I first had her for psychology, her classroom has always been a space where curiosity is welcome. This year, I've had the privilege of working with her again through NHS. Through her dedication and guidance, it has continued to inspire me. I truly inspire or admire her open-mindedness and compassion for equity, and that's something that I value. Next up, Ms. Rosalind Raju. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin. Major is pre-medicine. She's driven, resilient, and disciplined. She brought with her today Coach Stephen Hoover. I chose my tennis coach as the teacher I nominated for being valedictorian because he saw something in me before I saw it in myself. On and off the court, he reminded me to choose growth, not perfection, and taught me how to stay grounded through wins and losses. His support wasn't only loud, it was steady, intentional, and consistent. He's the kind of mentor who pushes you to be better just by believing in you. So much of the discipline, confidence, and self-worth I carry into academics started with his coaching. I'm endlessly grateful for the role that he's played in my journey. Next up is Miss Lena Trin. She will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, majoring in public health. I don't know how to take this right now. Her 3 words are happy to leave. I think she's just happy to graduate. I think, let's say graduate. The individual who she brought with her today just shows how great Bowie is. She chose one of the assistant principal's clerks, Miss Azuna Rivera. This is what she had to say about her. She has always been kind and supportive to me and was always willing to listen to whatever was going on in my life. I really appreciate how loving she was to me when I needed it most. And I wish I could have her during office aid or as office aid every year. That concludes the superstars of Bowie High School. Next up is Lamar High School. Their principal was announced the principal of the year for this year. She's not able to be with us today, but we have Miss Maria Luna taking her spot.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. I do want to thank our counselors. If you would stand up for us. We have our counselor lead, Ms. Simmons, Counselor Jensen, and Counselor Boyd. We really, really appreciate all that you did for all these students and continue to do for our students. We really, really, truly appreciate you. Parents, thank you. Thank you so much for what you instilled in your students. We are so excited. I'm excited to be here to celebrate. I know the journey has been long and it continues. I'm a parent myself as well, and I know what it takes, to continue for our students to strive. And so once again, on behalf of Lamar High School, we're excited, and congratulations to the top 2%. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with TJ Adrian. He will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington with a major in aerospace engineering. He is driven, hardworking, and ambitious, and the teacher he chose is Mr. Gordon Stevens. And so this is what he had to say. Coach Steven is an amazing teacher. He is very compassionate and helpful. He's always insists us when we are having difficulties with problems and explains the process very clearly. He always pushes us to do our very, very best. Congratulations. Our next one is our salutatorian, Max Berger. He will be attending TCU with a major in kinesiology. He is determined, loyal, and persistent. And the teacher he chose is John Hoffner. Coach Hoffner came to Lamar my junior year, and ever since he has pushed me to do better. He saw my potential with me running and encouraged me to continue working at it. He would always be helpful, in-depth in information about the competition, and would always create mock access in order to see how best to support. Even though I was the first year teaching AP Government, I've never understood any material as well as I did in AP Government. It was because of Coach Hoffner's dedication to his material and students. Thank you. Next one is Gannon Carey. He will be attending Texas A&M and majoring in business. He is humbled, hardworking, and optimistic. The teacher he chose is Billy Skinner. I chose Coach Skinner because he has consistently encouraged me to become a better football player, a student, and more importantly, a better man. He gave me somebody to look up to throughout my 4 years of high school, and gave me the confidence to boost I needed to become successful in every different aspects of my life. I will forever be grateful to Coach Skinner. Next is Kelsey Cooner. She will be attending Texas A&M and major in kinesiology. Encouraging, driven, and empathetic. And the teacher she chose is Alice Monroe. Miss Monroe has a huge blessing in me this year. If you got to know her, you would quickly witness an incredible organizational skills and ability to facilitate deep conversations. I am so thankful for her guidance this year, both throughout the Richard Green Scholarship Program and the life. She pours immense energy into creating and spreadsheet of our schedules and planning activities to make us grow going forward. I can't wait to share my future accomplishments with Ms. Monroe. I can contribute my new accomplishments with anybody I come across. Thank you, Mrs. Monroe. Our next student is Colton McKay. He will be going to the University of Colorado School of Mines, majoring in mechanical engineering. He is humbled, hardworking, and dedicated. And the teacher he chose was Miss Fudifer Magnet. Miss Magnet to just teach me, to inspire me, and dedication to students. Paired me with a way that makes me learning fun. Is unlike any teacher I've ever had. Every day last year, I looked forward to going to her class when I would be challenged academically, but in a way I knew I would make me better. Miss Magnet truly opened my eyes into the value of learning, and I will forever be grateful for that. Next student is Beckham Arndorf. He will be attending the University of UTA, majoring in physics. The teacher he chose is Sarah Larrabee. I've been in her class for 3 years now, and it feels as though she has played a substantial part in shaping me for the person I am throughout my high school career. Okay, our next Viking is Kiara Patterson. She will be attending Texas A&M University with a major in Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting and a Master's of Finance. She is hardworking, reliable, and respectful. The teacher she chose is Dawn Sermon. Ms. Sermon has supported me ever since I was in a biology class my freshman year. She's always patient with me, and she's always there when I need her. She's just amazing. Our next student is Aiden Smith. He will be attending University of Arlington in Texas with a major in computer and science. He's hardworking, trustworthy, and open. The teacher he chose is Zachary Riley. Mr. Riley has always been supportive of me ever since freshman year, and I've had so many moments with him being not only my teacher, but a friend. He's always close with all the band students and creates an inviting environment which inspires me to pursue my own goals. Our next Viking is Daniel Ware, our valedictorian. He will be attending the University of Texas at Dallas with a major in accounting. He is hopeful, persistent, and strategic. The teacher he chose is Charles Farrell. Mr. Farrell has been an inspiration to me. I've been exploring potential careers and has helped me so much as I've been preparing for a state UIL in accounting. Despite being a teacher for the first year, he has already made me a huge impact on our accounting team with students studying with state in both years. Congratulations. And last but not least, Delshani Wikramatalaka. Was I close? She will be attending the University of Texas at Dallas with a major in neuroscience. She is driven, grounded, and benevolent. The teacher chose is Andrew Walton. I chose Mr. Walton because he's not only taught me music, but helped me shape who I am. Under his guidance, the orchestra at Lamar became more than just a class. It's beyond family. Mr. Walton has built a community where everyone feels welcome and supported, where students truly know and care about one another. The kind of culture doesn't happen by accident. It's direct reflection of the care, kindness, and commitment he brings to class every single day. Because of him, I've learned what it means to work hard while still having fun, to collaborate deeply, and to lead with empathy. These are the lessons I'll carry into everything I do in the future, and incredibly grateful for the environment it creates and the example he sets. I can't think of anything more deserving of being recognized alongside of me. Job well done, Vikings. Next high school principal is Martin High School, Marlene Roddy.
We're really excited to be here today. I want to thank the district and all those people who put this event together. I want to actually honor my students who, all these people, they're incredible, just great academic achievement. And they've brought teachers who are totally committed to helping them be successful, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of them in just a minute. I also want to recognize my counselors who work tirelessly with all these kiddos. If they'll stand up for just a minute, these are the Martin High School counselors that are here today. All right, so let's get started. Starting with Shalom Ikiwe May, who's brought with her today Miss Holland, Jaylee Holland. Shalom plans to attend UT Dallas and major in data science. She's goal-oriented, composed, and supportive. She says, I chose Miss Holland because she's been one of the most effective teachers I've had during my time in high school. She's fun and engaging in a way that forces you to learn, regardless if you want to put in the effort or not. Her in-class labs and activities inject the information into your brain, which makes studying easier, and you find that you know a lot more than you thought you did by the time the test comes around. All in all, Ms. Holland is funny. She's just nice to sit down and talk about with any topic. Shalom. There we go. Next is Kimia Fruzesh, who is our salutatorian this year. She's brought with her her choir teacher, choir director, Jocelyn Epley. She is planning to attend UT Austin, go Horns, and major in computer science. She is adventurous, loyal, and ambitious. She said, over the past 6 years, as Miss Epley's student, I've learned more than I ever expected. She didn't just help me grow as a musician, she instilled in me a lasting love for music that has become one of my core passions. She cares for her students in ways I've never seen. She's always the first to notice when someone is having a tough day and never hesitates to offer a comforting hug. As I leave high school, I can confidently say she's not only shaped me as a musician, but also taught me how to be a better person. Kimia. Joseph Gann. Joseph has brought with him today Kristen Lewis, who was his second grade teacher. Joseph plans to attend Texas A&M and major in engineering. He says he's compassionate, determined, and amiable. He said, Miss Lewis is the reason that I'm driven to succeed. She builds up each and every student believing that they can unlock their greatest potential and become the best individual that they can be. It really stuck with him. It's since second grade. There we go. Joseph. Next is Tessa Goodyear, who brought with her Kristen Session Brown. Tessa plans to attend Baylor and major in University Scholars on a pre-med track. She is hardworking, well-rounded, and adventurous. SB, which is Miss Session Brown's nickname, hugely influenced my high school experience. As my cheerleading coach and biomed teacher, she set me on the right path my freshman year as she taught me valuable lessons that I will utilize the rest of my life. She encouraged me to work hard, to demonstrate integrity, and to excel in all areas of my life. SB inspired my love for medicine, setting me on the track I am now as I go to college for pre-med. She always wants me to be the very best version of myself, and I appreciate her honestly in helping me achieve that. Tessa. Next is Lauren Janda, who brought with her, I think it's her fifth grade teacher, Monica Barreau. She says she is planning to attend UTA and major in electrical engineering. She is persistent, authentic, and loyal. She says, Ms. Barreau has been my light throughout my education. She encouraged me to take initiative in all I do. With her support, I started clubs, became more outspoken, and grew into the person I was always meant to be. She has been an avenue of support and one of the most genuine people I've ever met. I owe so many of my successes to her continued investment in me. Lauren. Trung Lee, he brought with him today Miss Laura Taylor. He is planning to attend UT Austin and major in electrical and computer engineering. He describes himself as kind, considerate, and diligent. He said, Ms. Taylor has played a crucial role in facilitating my high school career. She has worked diligently to maintain the STEM Academy's success and was always excited to give students like myself the opportunity to participate in various activities to enhance learning beyond the classroom. She would always be willing to explain complex concepts and manage various school events. Her support nurtured my interest in exploring new areas and led me to pursue something greater with each attempt. Trung Lee. Next is Austin Lee, who brought with him today Brandon Searcy. Austin is planning to attend UT Austin and major in electrical and computer engineering. He describes himself as dedicated, adaptable, and diligent. He said, I chose Mr. Searcy because of his commitment to the work he produces in class. He is one of the biggest factors in my choosing to major in engineering. Austin Lee. Next, Amina Moellen. She brought with her today Suzanne Severns. She is planning to attend UTA and major in computer science. She describes herself as creative, hardworking, and quiet. She says about Ms. Severns, she's very organized, helpful, and provides a great place for students in the school at the library. It's evident that Ms. Severns welcomes visitors to our library. However, it's not just about how she keeps the books arranged. Sometimes Ms. Severns makes room in the library for all kinds of school events, like Picture Day. She also offers a place for students to learn, volunteer, or just hang out, which usually crowds the library full before school, at lunch, and after school. So I picked Ms. Severns because she makes the library a community for students and staff at our school. Amina Moellen. Jolie Nguyen. She brought with her today Ms. Sharon Miller. She is planning to attend University of Texas at Austin and major in biochemistry. She describes herself as artistic, devoted, and detail-oriented. She says, Mrs. Miller has done so much for the visual arts department at Martin High School. She may be strict, but she always pushes her students to reach their full potential and works tirelessly to preserve the importance of art within our school community. When I was struggling with personal issues, she taught me to express myself through my art. At one point, I told her I wanted to quit, but she quickly snapped me out of it, calling me a painting prodigy. Thanks to her, I rediscovered my passion and gained invaluable insight and skills that I'll carry with me forever. Jolie Nguyen. Ken Nguyen. Ken Nguyen brought with him today Mark Blanchard. He's planning to attend UTA and major in physics and mathematics. He describes himself as ambitious, inquisitive, and eccentric. He says about Mr. Blanchard, I had him for 3 years straight, so the majority of my high school. He's a wealth of knowledge and he tells wonderful stories. Additionally, he's just fun to talk with. Ken Nguyen. Next is Sam Peterson, who brought with him today Amanda Benson. He is planning to attend UT Austin and major in physics. He describes himself as curious, hardworking, and open-minded. He says, I love pretty much all fields of science, but I'm especially fascinated by physics. Mrs. Benson has enabled me to pursue knowledge about one of my favorite topics while fostering my desire to learn more. She's always friendly and approachable, and she teaches in a style that helps everyone understand the difficult concepts of this course. Her dedication to all of her students has inspired me on my journey with leadership during my time at Martin, inspiring me not only to achieve academic excellence, but also to be a dependable and kind person who offers others comfort. Sam Peterson. Shaptarshi Rai, who is our valedictorian. She brought with her today James Hovey. She is planning to attend Caltech, or California Institute of Technology, and major in computer science. She describes herself as empathetic, zealous, and open-minded. She said, I chose Mr. Hovey because he has contributed so much to everything that I have achieved, whether it's computer science club, Technovation App Challenge, or robotics, among many others. He helped my passion for computer science grow by introducing me and supporting me through these opportunities. He's also just very understanding, loves to make classroom fun while teaching computer science skills at the same time. He gives a lot of time and energy for his students, but still manages to smile and greet everyone anytime we walk into his classroom. Shaptorshi Rai. George Roland Magaji. He brought with him today Christy Dickerson. George is planning to attend Columbia University and major in biochemistry. He describes himself as curious, ambitious, and passionate. He said, "I chose Mrs. Dickerson because she has been one of the biggest influences on my character throughout high school. She was my voice teacher before she was ever my director, and from the beginning, her kindness, determination, and empathy have been incredibly inspiring for me. She's not just a choir director to me, she's a mentor, a source of encouragement, and an amazing human being who I'm so lucky to consider a friend. Mrs. Dickerson has empowered me to achieve so many of my goals, so it only feels right to share this achievement with her." George Roland Majaji. Mia Schaefer. Mia invited Ezzy Guzzi with her today, but as Ms. Guzzi was not able to attend, she is planning to attend Ohio State University and major in mechanical engineering. She is creative, diligent, and logical. She says about Ms. Guzzi that her class was a pivotal moment in my education. She's an amazing teacher in the way that she thoroughly explains mathematical processes, encourages asking questions, and emphatically supports each and every one of her students. I've never learned better in any class before or since having Ms. Guzzi for pre-calculus 2 years ago, and my incredible experience with her is the reason I decided to pursue an undergraduate education in mechanical engineering. Without Ms. Guzzi, I would not be on this path that the one I am on today, and I'm extremely grateful to have been her student. Mia Schaefer. Maya Shaw. Maya brought with her today Danielle Warner. Maya plans to attend Virginia Commonwealth University with a guaranteed admission to medical school and major in psychology. She describes herself as optimistic, curious, and empathetic. She says of Miss Warner, she's been an incredible mentor, has profoundly shaped the past 4 years of my life. I've had the pleasure of having her as my teacher for my sophomore and senior year. She devoted countless hours guiding me through my research, breaking down complex statistical topics with clarity and enthusiasm. She is always ready with warm smiles and kind words that always brighten my day. She is an incredible mentor and has not only helped me succeed academically, but also personally. She has helped make my high school years truly unforgettable. Maya Shaw. Next is Dylan Suntormviwath, who brought with him today Ms. Kopetsky, Jennifer Kopetsky. He is planning to attend Texas A&M and major in chemical engineering. He describes himself as introspective, genuine, and relaxed. He says of Ms. Kopetsky, she quickly became a highlight of my day with her vibrancy and unmatched energy. I love how excited she always is to see me when I pop in. She gives great advice and wisdom, is willing to help at all times. Our spontaneous chats always are funny and fill the room with giggles. She's not just a teacher, but rather a gem to our school and everyone who meets her. I'm honored to choose Ms. Kopetsky as my star teacher. Dylan. Paul Tran, who brought with him today Jennifer Rothwell. He is planning to attend UT Austin and major in electrical and computer engineering. He describes himself as always a surprise. He says of Miss Rothwell, past Rothwell's class being the only one that's forced me to look in, her adaptability, not just to teach English, but to be a mentor for life and how to live happily is why I picked her. Also, I just like messing around with her a lot. And that is Cole. And last but not least is Raina Wilderman. She's brought with her her third grade teacher at Ashworth Elementary, Heather Tisby. She's planning to attend Johns Hopkins University and major in biochemistry and international studies. She describes herself as passionate, loyal, and resilient. It becomes difficult to find a teacher like Ms. Tisby, someone who constantly reminds you that making mistakes and being human are natural and acceptable, almost preferable over perfectionism. Ms. Tisby has shown me the beauties of education while seeing me as a person over merely a student. The impact she had on both my educational career and personal life is beyond any magnitude imaginable. I can never stop appreciating Mrs. Tisby for supporting my every action and guiding me through life as my mentor and one of my closest friends. Thank you, Mrs. Tisby, for seeing past my mere educational capabilities and reminding me that though I have your full support in nearly everything I do, that being myself is enough for you. I love you. And next, from Sam Houston High School's Juan Villarreal.
All the great principals before me already said everything that needed to be said, but I also do want to thank our parents for being here. I want to thank our wonderful counselors, and yes, Ms. Carter, I will keep it brief, and also our wonderful teachers. It is an honor to present to you our top 2%. They're wonderful kids. But I always say a few things in Spanish because I want to make sure that our Spanish-speaking families feel welcome. Padres, gracias por su apoyo y felicidades también a ustedes. Es un orgullo celebrar con sus hijos y es un orgullo tenerlos en nuestra escuela. Voy a comenzar a presentar a nuestros estudiantes. I'm going to go ahead and begin. The first student that we have is our valedictorian, Alexis de la Torre, attending University of Texas of Austin, mechanical engineering. His 3 words are optimistic, driven, and compassion. And he brought with him his bilingual pre-K teacher, Crystal Saldierna from McNutt. He says, I chose this teacher because she was genuine, caring, and always looking out for her students. She always makes sure that her students were rewarded for working hard. She also made sure to make learning fun by having us play educational games. I remember that she used to help me calm down when I was anxious. She is someone who always believed in me and encouraged me to try my best in everything I do and in school. Is Austin Fields, and this, what he wrote, really warms my heart. But he is also a TCU Community Scholar. He is attending Texas Christian University, and he's a major in computer science. His words that he used were determined, resilient, and steadfast. And avid teacher, Ms. O'Brien, he selected, and this is what he wrote, and it just really hit, it really warmed my heart just to read what he had to say. I chose Ms. O'Brien as she was a big contributing force in me opening up about my autism spectrum diagnosis. Before I walked into her classroom, I was deeply self-conscious about my neurology and chose not to share it. Midway through the semester, she helped me write an essay about it for my Richard Green and later for TCU Community Scholar application, which gave me the confidence to open up about it publicly, which has improved my self-esteem in social interactions with other people and has allowed me to be an advocate for myself and for others. Let's give it up for Austin. Jonathan Garcia. He's attending the University of Texas in Austin, civil engineering. The words that he used is leader, resilient, collaborator, and he chose our head counselor, Teresa Thigpen. I chose Ms. Thigpen because her guidance throughout high school meant so much to me. With parents who only received an elementary education, I did not know how to navigate the college process. Ms. Thigpen not only helped me through it, but also made me feel supported by every step of the way. She's an amazing counselor, and what truly sets her apart is how approachable and genuine she is. I know I can talk to her about anything beyond that. She has become more than just a counselor to me. She's someone I can call a friend. Congratulations, Jonathan. Enrique Luna. He's attending UTA, Aerospace Engineering. His 3 words are optimistic, driven, and perseverance. He brought with him his advanced world geography teacher, Mr. Vargas. He said, I chose this teacher because his classroom is always fun and welcoming. He makes learning exciting and he's always there when I need help, whether it's at schoolwork or just having a bad day. He is supportive, kind, and truly cares about his students. He's just an awesome teacher. Congratulations, Enrique. Litzy Martinez, she's attending UTA in biochemistry. She describes herself as dedicated, creative, and considerate. He brought with him, I think he's a kinfolk, Jaime Villarreal. This is what she says about Mr. Villarreal. Mr. Villarreal made me recognize the potential I have within myself by challenging me in each assignment, labs, and tests to see if I can grasp the lesson. But he also spent his time after school to help me out at any problem that I had. This caused me to consider being in the STEM field and pursue becoming a pharmacist one day. He took the time to get to know me as a person and not just as a student. He always encouraged me to give it my best in anything that I do. Congratulations, Litzy. Stephanie Martinez, she's attending Texas Christian University and majoring in chemistry, and she describes herself as inquisitive, optimistic, and adaptable. And she brought with him Mr. Jun Shu. He is our Algebra 2 on-ramps teacher. And this is what she had to say. There are a few people who work to make every day better for others. Mr. Shu, though, never fails to step up to his role. He's a silly teacher who makes every lesson and conversation memorable. He has been there to push me forward, even when I don't feel capable of doing so. I can approach him, and I know that during my bad days, it's okay to be vulnerable. I know he will be there to support me through my challenges. I'm grateful to have him, not just as a teacher, but also as a dedicated and genuine mentor. Congratulations, Stephanie. Rosalinda Matoki. She is a 3-year grad and also a TCU community scholar. She's attending TCU, obviously, in nursing. She describes herself as kind, passionate, and honest. She brought with him avid teacher Armando Talamantes. He's a cool teacher and has shown care and compassion by taking his time to help me pursue my goals and helping me a lot with my college applications. Congratulations, Rosalinda. Next up is Madison Matsuromi. She's attending the University of Texas of Arlington and mechanical engineer. She describes herself as strategic, articulate, and resilient. She brought with him Cody Carlton, our golf coach. For all 4 years, he's been there for my team, and although we all started without any golf experience, he poured extreme amount of faith in our potential. With Sam Houston never making it to the regionals, he somehow had made hopes that we'd be the first group to go. And unlike any other coach, he's incredibly patient and never once yelled at us. Additionally, he went as far as to invest thousands towards us. So I swore to win districts to showcase to other coaches that his efforts weren't in vain and that he is the best one. Congratulations. Now this guy here, he's our salutatorian, Abner Mejia Lopez. And also, he is one of the first Gates Millennium Scholar and Quest Bridge Scholar at Sam Houston High School. And those are great honors. We have other two, and you've heard those. He's attended the University of Washington University in St. Louis, and he is majoring in biochemistry. His words that he used to describe himself is driven, resourceful, and adaptable. And he brought with him avid teacher Veronica Gaona. I mispronounced her name, I don't know why. I chose Ms. Gaona because she's always been there for me throughout high school. As my 10th grade avid teacher and avid counsel advisor, she helped me grow as a student and as a leader, whether it was helping me write my resume or just offering support when I needed it. She always showed up. She's funny, reliable, and truly cares about her students. I'm really thankful for everything she's done and the time she's taken to help me succeed. Congratulations. Jonathan Nguyen. He's attending Johns Hopkins University. He is majoring in molecular and cellular biology. He describes himself as diligent, curious, and caring. And he brought with him AP language or English teacher, Terry Hamilton. This is what he had to say. I chose Miss Hamilton because she was more than just my AP language teacher. She was a mentor who guided me through my high school journey. Her teaching helped me grow, not only as a writer, but also as a person. Her constant support pushed me to become the person I am today. And I am grateful for the connection that we have built. Congratulations, Jonathan. Michael Nguyen, he had to leave because he has to take an IB exam, and he's not going to miss that. So anyway, he's attending UT Arlington, majoring in biology. He describes himself courteous, resilient, and clever, and brought with him Ms. Tovar, our Spanish teacher. So I've chosen to bring Ms. Tovar here with me today because from the second I walked into her classroom 2 years ago, my school experience was forever changed. Through her exuberant personality, her classroom was where I was first able to set free my formerly shy, quiet self and embrace a new, more eventful school life. Congratulations to Michael. Next, we have Kayla Nayola. She is undecided. She's majoring in psychology. She describes herself as driven, amiable, and generous. Brought with her Miss Nguyen, psychology at Arlington ISD. And anyway, I chose Miss Nguyen because she always made the class laugh, and with her interesting stories. Despite math being my least favorite subject, I am always ecstatic to go to her class. Congratulations, Kayla. Christian Olvera, he is attending University of Texas at Austin and major in mechanical engineering. He describes himself as diligent, dedicated, empathetic, and brought with him Mr. Granda, math teacher. He brought with him Ms. Wakar, social studies senior teacher. And he sees when I'm down and cares. He takes the time to show genuine interest in my well-being and engaged me in meaningful dialogue with me. So I'm very proud of Alex. Congratulations to you. And I'm very proud of all our students. Thank you. Next up is Seguin High School, Mr. Billy Linson.
First of all, I'd like to say thanks. One, to the students. This is always a fun and amazing event. Thanks to our parents And also our counselors in the back, I like them to wave and to the side. I think they're taking pictures. Kudos to you guys and the amazing work that you guys do for Seguin Nation. And so with that, I'll jump right in to honor and celebrate our amazing STAR students and teachers. First up, Mai Dang. Love y'all's enthusiasm. Mai will be attending UTA, majoring in nursing. She describes herself as creative, determined, and optimistic. The teacher she brought with her is Miss Brittany Paradiso, her math teacher at Seguin Nation. I chose Miss Paradiso because I've had her 3 out of 4 years I've attended Seguin, and every year she's been very helpful. I've learned so many things from her, and I look forward to her class every time. She made my high school experience better, and I'm glad she was my math teacher 3 times. Congratulations. Tracy Ho. Tracy will be attending UTA, majoring in science, biology. She describes herself as charismatic, athletic, and generous. The teacher she selected was Mr. Coach John Miller, our varsity tennis coach. I chose Coach Miller because he's the best tennis coach ever, capitalized, and one of the kindest, most supportive teachers I've had. I've known him since my freshman year, and he's always been someone I could count on. Whether I needed help with grades, life advice, running tips, tennis tips, or just someone to talk to when I'm stressed, he's there. His encouragement, patience, and positivity have made a huge impact on me, both on and off the court. Coach Miller isn't just a coach, he's a mentor, a listener, and someone who genuinely cares. I'm incredibly grateful for everything he's done for me. Congratulations. Mr. John Ho. It's fan club. John will be attending UTA, majoring in biology. He describes himself as creative, free, and dominant. Ms. Fatui, Anna Fatui, is his selected teacher, his human body systems teacher. Ms. Fatui has taught me a lot for the 2 years I've had class with her. She taught me how to have fun in class and also the consequences of that fun. I feel like my favorite and best experiences throughout high school were definitely in her class. Even if I got in trouble, I never regretted it. Congratulations, John and Ms. Fatui. Next up, our valedictorian, Bao Nguyen. Bao will be attending UTA. He's currently undecided on his major. He describes himself as confident, reliable, and determined. His teacher he brought with him is our librarian, Miss Jaquetta Etheridge. I chose Miss Etheridge because she always keeps up with my friends and I in the library. She has been constantly trying to improve the quality of life of the students, helping in any way she can. She is also someone who I'm able to freely talk to about my student life. She is a role model that only wants what is best for students, and I appreciate her for that. Congratulations. Michelle Nguyen. Michelle will be attending UTA, majoring in public health. She describes herself as compassionate, determined, and an alpha. The teacher she selected is a librarian from elementary school, Mrs. Amy Haynes from Ditto Elementary. Mrs. Haynes is one of the most memorable and influential parts of my childhood. She had always encouraged me to express myself in creative outlets, such as teaching me how to crochet. Not only did she teach me how to express myself creatively, she taught me how to have patience and compassion. Her care for people was so infectious. You cannot help but to learn to be just like her. Congratulations. Next up, Katie Nguyen. Katie will be attending UTA, majoring in biology. She describes herself as energetic, devoted, and curious. The teacher she selected today was Mrs. Melina Schaefer, our orchestra director. I chose this teacher because she's been with me through all my high school years. She's taught me that if I work hard enough, I can always achieve my goals. She showed me that I'm strong enough to keep going even if I don't think I can. She's been such an inspiration to me, not only in an orchestra, but as a role model overall. Congratulations. Mr. Danny Nguyen. Danny will be attending UTA, majoring in electrical engineering. He describes himself as independent, hardworking, responsible, And the teacher he selected is Coach Renwick Ridgway, his engineering teacher. I chose this teacher because he inspired me to major in electrical engineering, and he taught me the most important things every engineer should know. He was also very helpful when I had questions about my future in STEM and gave me good advice when it came to my future. Congratulations. Next up, Paul Wynn. Paul will be attending UTA and majoring in mechanical engineering. He describes himself in two words, really, two phrases: laid back and motivated. The teacher he selected today was Coach Amy Suttles, his swim coach. I chose Coach Suttles because even though I have only known her for 1 year, and she has only coached me for 1 year as well, she has treated me so well through my last year of swim. She knew that I've had a different coach every year that I swam. However, it felt like she'd been my coach for the last 4 years. I'm just thankful and lucky to have her as my senior high school coach. Congratulations. And finally, our salutatorian, Ms. Audrey Sia. Audrey will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, majoring in mechanical engineering. She describes herself as determined, ambitious, supportive. The teacher she selected today to attend is Mr. Tree Bowie, computer science teacher. Mr. Bowie started teaching at Seguin my freshman year, and I've taken 3 of his classes. I feel like we've both grown a lot these past 4 years, of course, myself especially. Throughout my whole high school career, the 4 walls of his classroom have been a safe space for me. He's nothing but encouraging to his students and has always been here for me. In his class, I feel recognized as more than a student, but as a young adult capable of making my own decisions. I appreciate how genuine he is. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Next up, Mr. Perales.
We've come to the conclusion of a wonderful celebration, and I want to thank everyone for coming today. For our parents, I can't say it any better than Principal Humbles did already. And as a parent at her campus, I really appreciate how she engages parents to be a part and give us a seat at the table to be a part of our students' education. And I know her colleagues across the district do exactly the same thing. So parents, thank you so much for choosing Arlington ISD and our staff and giving us the opportunity to be a part of your students' academic career and life. We wish you much luck as you continue to shepherd your students through their next chapters. To our principals and our staff, thank you so much for creating spaces and environments where folks and students such as we celebrate today can realize their dreams or the next stepping blocks to the dreams that they want to aspire to be. Thank you for all of your diligence. Students, what a wonderful gift you gave your teachers today. To be able to put into words what they mean to you and how they've affected you. Thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you for being such great role models on your campuses and in our community. We wish you the best as you close out your senior years and all the celebrations and events and graduations that will take place here in the next few days. And best of wishes to you on your next chapter in life if you go on to achieve those dreams. Thank you very much for spending time with us today. We look forward to the next celebrations.